Yo.
What's next?
Good morning, world.
I think the world should come before the USA, only because like the world is like the world, and then the USA.
And then the universe before that.
Yeah, it'd be the universe, the world, then the USA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, good morning, everybody. How about that?
Hey, good morning.
What up, Angela? You?
How are you, Envy?
Good. Charlamagne God?
I'm great. That would be dope, though, when they make, like, the capabilities for us to be, like, broadcasting on, like, Mars and stuff, too.
That'd be dope.
Or, like, other planets where there's alien life. I don't know if there's actual life on Mars, but there is actual life in the universe. So, like, E.T. them would be listening to us. That'd be kind of ill.
Well, I have to see if my contract, what it says about that.
I mean, imagine being the
universe.
Imagine being the universe's most dangerous morning show. We're the world's most dangerous morning show now. But imagine being the universe's most dangerous morning show.
Yeah, I'm with Angela. Yeah, I got to check my contract. See if that's possible. Make sure we're compensated for that.
I don't know what y'all talking about. I'm down for I'm down for whoever they want to broadcast me. Okay, Clear Channel. If you want to put me on Mars, hey, I'm here.
We know.
I don't know what they're talking about.
Well, good morning, everybody. Last night, shout out to everybody that came out to the comedy show. It was an amazing comedy show. Shout out to everybody that came out. It was sold out. We had to turn like 150 to 200 people away.
Yeah, I saw some people trying to come in when I was leaving. It was almost over. I was like,
Yeah.
They thought there was 2 shows. That's why.
Yeah, so it was a great time. You came to the show. You had a good time, and then you left and you went to Big Sean's event, right? How was
I
Big
went
Sean's
to Big
event?
Sean's listening session that he had. Shout out to Def Jam. Yeah, his album sounds pretty good. I'm not mad at all. I like Big Sean.
Somebody saying it was very artsy in what he did.
Well, he actually was on stage. We had to be seated, and he sat there while we watched him basically listen to his whole album, and he was kind of going along with it, and he had a backdrop, a screen in the background with images across the screen while he was performing.
Oh.
Not really performing, but he was more like rhyming along with his album.
Did you speak to Sean? Tell him what's up?
No, I didn't even get a chance to do that.
Oh.
But I did see Pusha T. He said he's going to come up here soon.
We don't push her. We don't want to see you until you get a real album release date. All right, we love you.
We talked about that too.
So you got to do one or two things: you cut your cornrows, or get a real album release date. One of those two things got to happen before you are invited back to the Breakfast Club.
And he knew you were going to say something slick. He said,
"We love you though, my dog." But I'm just telling you, that's rules to this thing.
All right.
No rules.
We got front page news coming up. What are we talking about, Yee?
Oh, yeah, well, the Powerball, okay, nobody's won that yet, so I'll tell you what the new jackpot is. Also, tragic story in New Brunswick. These 2 young boys, while they were sleeping, killed. I'll tell you what happened.
All right, that's next. Keep it locked. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, it's the Breakfast Club. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. Good morning. Let's get into front page news. Start off with the Yankees. Start with sports, I should say. Yankees lost to the White Sox 3-2. A-Rod went 1 for 2. Mets beat the Rockies 3-2. Now, give us a Powerball update. What we look like?
Well, if you want to play, and remember, you got to play to win, it is $425 million right now. What are your chances of winning? 1 in about $175 million.
It's got to be a science to winning the Powerball. You know they start playing the Powerball at 6 a.m. So I was thinking maybe you should get there like 6 o'clock on the dot to play.
And what will that do?
I don't know.
I'm
just trying to figure out the science to this thing. It's got to be a science to it. And send somebody old in there to play. Somebody like 60, 70 years old.
So you think it's that rigged?
I'm not saying it's rigged. I'm just saying it's got to be a science to it.
You just need a time machine.
It's a science to everything, right?
Yeah. Well, some sad news. Talk about these kids that got strangled by a snake. What happened?
Yeah, this was in Canada, and in New Brunswick, Canada. And
boy, I'm stupid.
Noah Barth, 4, and his brother Connor, 6, they were strangled on Monday morning. There was a 100-pound African rock python that escaped from its enclosure in the apartment above them and basically just strangled the 2 boys. So
this whole
sad.
time I thought you were talking about New Brunswick, New Jersey. I was like, what the hell was
Hamilton, New Brunswick, yeah.
I thought it was New Jersey,
Canada.
too, so you just said Canada.
I had no idea it was Canada. I thought you were talking about Jersey this whole time.
I thought so, too.
Right, so the python was living in a large glass aquarium. It reached up to the ceiling of the apartment and it somehow escaped through a small hole in the ceiling that was connected to the ventilation system. The snake went through the ventilation system, and by the way, it's 100 pounds.
How old are these kids?
4 and 6.
How can one python kill two kids, a 4 and 6 year old? They wrapped themselves around both of them?
Yep.
Yeah, you know how strong them snakes are? And that's a 10-foot snake, you said?
Yo, that's 4 and 6 years old. Like, come on now.
Yes, them snakes is strong.
No, it's 14 feet.
And nobody heard a 100-pound snake fall from the ceiling?
I mean,
come on now. I sleep light. I don't sleep hard enough.
Yeah, but at that point, it might be nothing you can do. It falls right on you and bang.
Yeah, you can.
So it fell right out the ceiling onto the kids.
Yeah, the snakes know how to
I mean, I wasn't there. I don't know how it happened.
The snakes kill all types of animals, small rabbits and cats and rats and all types of
I
stuff.
mean, it happens to people. That's why if you see a snake, you better
run.
Well, that's a very freak accident.
Now, what about the public school students are getting dumber? What are they saying about that?
Well, less than a third of New York's public school students passed the math and reading exams last year. Fewer than 30% passed the math exams, and about 26% passed the reading exams. And that's because there's new, tougher educational standards. So New York has adopted these higher learning standards. It's known as Common Core. And about 44 other states have also adopted them. So kids, teachers, principals had time to prepare, not a lot of time to prepare for these higher benchmarks. And some parents are upset about it and protesting. But, you know, according to our education commissioner, he said children were on track on being ready for college and careers when in reality they weren't even close. And, you know, we were dumbing down the curriculum all this time.
Well, I think the teachers need to find new ways to connect with the students. Instead of teaching them face-to-face, just teach them through Twitter.
You stupid.
Right there in the classroom. Just tweet with them.
You stupid.
They'll learn better that way.
And that's front page news. Now tell them why you're mad. If you're upset, you need to vent. 800-585-1051. Maybe somebody pissed you off. Maybe you're not having a good morning, or maybe your night last night was horrible. 800-585-1051. You're upset and you need to vent. Call us right now. It's the Breakfast Club on Power 1051.
DMX, and you know what makes me mad? When ask for the truth, but can't handle the truth. Right? Now tell them why you mad on the Breakfast Club, Power 1051. Breakfast Club, bitches.
Joe, tell them why you mad.
I'm actually mad at my man Charlamagne, man, because he missed the Donkey of the Day opportunity.
Talk to
Talking
me.
about how Justin Bieber is a waste of good white skin now. I know she a little girl, but the little girl that used to hang with Nicki Minaj, Sophia Grace, is rapping now, and she's spitting some hardcore bars, Charlamagne. You gotta hit her with that donkey.
I never even heard of her. Sophia Grace?
Yes, man. She wears the tutu. Just go check it out on YouTube. After she hung with Nicki Minaj, she started rapping, man. Now she act black.
It only makes sense.
Yeah, I never heard of her, but I will. She's on my radar now, sir. Thank you very much.
Hello, who's this?
Dan from Harrisburg, PA.
Tell them why you mad, bro.
I'm mad, man. I showed up to work today, stole my steel-toe boots out of my locker, man.
They stole your boots, man?
Yeah, they stole my boots. I had to leave work and had to go to Walmart and spend $50. You know what I mean? I had to pull that out of nowhere. I ain't had that car money.
Hey, God works in mysterious ways, man. God got a plan for you, man.
Good luck.
Keep your head above ratchet waters, man.
Hello, who's this?
Yo, Envy, what's up, baby?
What's up? Who this?
Hey,
What's your name?
baby.
I gotta say, man, I just got out the gym. You know, I turn on the radio and I gotta hear you talking about chicken and waffles, bro.
Oh, you mad at me?
You don't like chicken and waffles?
And now, I'm trying to lose weight over here. I mean, I know you got to pay the bills and do the sponsors and everything, but save that commercial for 10 o'clock when everybody's at work and not coming from the gym. On
Why? It made you want some?
It did. But you know what? On the real, you guys do a great job. You know, I got two stations here, one to the left, one to the right. You guys are on the right. And lately, in the morning, I've been hitting the right. You guys do a good job. All seriousness.
Hey, thank you, bro. And you can go get you some grilled chicken and get you some light syrup.
Yeah, get right.
I got 2 pieces of grilled chicken and 2 egg whites on top of it.
My man, that sounds good. That sounds really good this morning.
Not as good as chicken and waffles.
Yeah, but
Stop it. See, you can do that, Angela, because you're in great shape. You can afford to do that. I can't.
Listen, Angela being in great shape is debatable.
oh, stop it. Tell them why you're mad. 800-585-1051. If you're upset, you need to vent. Tell us right now. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
It's a mad rapper. Good morning, yo, for real. I'm gonna tell you why I'm mad. For real, man. Hey, yo, my girl keep coming home smelling like Polo Cologne. So, like, that ain't for girls. Like, I know something's going on, for real. Like, I'm heated about that. And now I need y'all to tell me why y'all mad. Why you mad? On the Breakfast Club, Power 1051.
Hello, who's this?
Yo, man, this is Joaquin. I'm at work right now.
Joaquin, tell them why you're mad.
Yo, man, why Raven Simone worth like $400 million, man, and she over there letting somebody else go down on her?
Well, that's your fault.
Nah, it's not my fault, man. I'm not around. If I was around there, you know what I'm saying? I'll be
Nah,
sure
y'all ain't no
money,
good.
man.
That's your fault.
If you was around, this she'd be worth $200 million, okay?
Yeah, it's still $200 million. That's still a lot of money. So
Oh, my
don't
goodness.
come with that
I
shit.
think she's actually sexy that she's a lesbian. And I always thought Raven Simone was sexy.
Hello, who's this?
But I like lesbians, though.
Hi, my name is Danielle. Good morning.
Danielle, tell them why you're mad.
Okay, so yesterday I woke up with the fever, right?
Right?
So I called out of my first job, and I had to call out of my overnight job. So now today I went to work to my first job, 3 to 8, and then they called me in tonight for overnight, but I'm not supposed to go in tonight, but I went anyway. My boss keeps giving me a hard time and telling me if this is, if I can't handle this, then this is not the job for me or whatever.
Hey, lady, I agree. You know why? It's 2013. You shouldn't be calling out of work for no damn fever. A fever?
You don't know how high her fever was.
Nah, man, a fever?
My whole body was aching. I couldn't move.
You should have said the flu or something. A fever?
Well, good. Well, at least you still got a job, Mama. Have a good morning.
People going to work without no legs, no arms, without an arm out work. And you talking about a fever?
Hello, who's this?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, what's your name?
Nikki.
Nikki, tell him why you mad, bro.
Hey, sis.
I'm mad because you guys haven't interviewed Roshan Fagan yet.
Who is that?
The biggest teen star right now.
He is. What's his name? Roshan Fagan. I thought Austin Mahone was the biggest teen star right now.
Austin Mahone is his
Austin
name.
Mahone.
Oh, I think it's still Justin Bieber, actually.
Are you still laying in your bed?
No, actually, I'm getting up right now.
Sis, get up and get dressed, sis. You got work to do this morning, sis.
You're in bed and you talk. Oh, you know what? I can't.
Sis.
First thing on your mind is Justin Bieber this morning?
No, Roshan Fagan.
Well, thank you for calling us, sis. You work, okay?
Oh, my goodness.
All right.
We got the strangest callers sometimes.
We have the awesome listeners.
Tell them why you're mad. 800-585-1051. We got rumors coming up.
Yes, and let's talk about Usher and Tamika Raymond's son. Now, she is trying to get child custody away from him and saying that he's creating a dangerous environment. I'll tell you what went down.
All right. Keep it locked. That's next. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning. Good morning. It's The Breakfast Club. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. Now, let's get into the rumors. Usher, well, he almost lost a child yesterday. So sad. Let's hear.
Listen up.
It's just in. All the gossip. The Rumor Report. Gossip. With Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club.
So Usher's ex-wife, Tamika Raymond, has actually just filed legal documents. She's asking for an emergency hearing this week to get child custody away from Usher. She says that he is creating a dangerous environment. Now, according to Tamika Raymond, she said he is abdicating his parental responsibilities by letting other people care for their two children together, people who she says are not on the ball.
That's bullcrap.
Specifically, she's talking about his aunt. Now, his aunt was
crap.
watching Usher Raymond V, a 5-year-old son, and his arm got stuck in the pool drain. This happened on Monday. She complained about the aunt previously in the past. She said she once let a stalker into the house where Usher and the kids were staying, and she says the aunt is too physical in disciplining their children. Now, here is the 911 call that Usher's aunt, Rena Oden, made when the son's arm got caught in the drain.
911, operator 6197. Yes, I need the ambulance. My nephew was in the pool, and he, I couldn't get him. I tried to get him, and they got him out there doing CPR on him. They trying to get, is he coming alive, coming around?
How old is he?
He's 5 years old.
All right.
Naveed. Yes. Come here, Naveed.
10 minutes to help you. Stand line. I will tell you what's
Naveed, come here.
Is he breathing?
Is he breathing? He's breathing.
Oh, it sounds like Tamika Raymond got a case.
Nah,
especially if she's already complained about it before. And
why
then
would
this
I
happens.
mean, it's an accident. He got stuck in the bottom of the pool. She tried to get him. It could have happened anyway. And if it happened maybe at Tamika's house, maybe there'd been nobody working on the pool. Maybe he would have drowned.
Yeah, but guess what? If that was one isolated incident, yeah. But if she's complained about that aunt before for negligence,
Yeah,
and that happens,
she has complained in the past.
Come on,
It's
now.
not
So
negligence.
I don't know the full situation.
An accident is an accident,
But-
especially with somebody with a pool when she tried to get that kid.
What is happening is they said the child, Usher Raymond V, was playing in the pool with his aunt. He saw a toy stuck in the drain. He dove down to get the toy. His arm got stuck, and the aunt immediately dove in to try to rescue him. She couldn't get his hand out. That's when the maid dove in, couldn't get it out either. Fortunately, 2 audio-visual contractors working the house came out. They dove in and they freed him. One of them then
Thank
gave
God.
him CPR immediately, rushed him to the hospital. The boy was conscious, alert, and breathing as he went to the hospital. They're saying Usher did meet his son there, and both Usher and Tamika Raymond were at the hospital.
Usher was getting plasmas installed, and probably those audio-visual people seen what happened and dove in there and
Thank
got that
goodness,
water. Yeah,
'cause
thank
if they
goodness.
weren't there,
Thank
that
goodness he was there,
would've
because the women probably weren't strong enough to pull him out.
Hey, I feel you.
That's what it
but
sounds like.
If it was an isolated incident, I would say it was an accident. But if Tamika has complained about negligence before,
And as a mother, I guess, she doesn't have full custody of her kids at all. Usher has custody of the kids, so now she feels like, give me back my kids. If you're going to have your aunt taking care of them, it's not even you.
and I'm sure she's overprotective because she did just lose her son.
Right.
All right, and that is your Rumor Report. I'm Angela Yee.
Thank you, Miss Yee. Now, don't forget, if you want to go to iHeartRadio Music Festival, your first chance is at 8 o'clock. You can see Justin Timberlake, Chris Brown, J. Cole, Drake, and a host of others. If you need that in your life, your first time is at 8 o'clock. Also, Southern Legends are going to be here this morning. The Goody Mob.
The Goody Mob, all of them. CeeLo, T-Mo, Big Gip, and Cool Joe.
They'll be here a little later. Keep it locked. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning. Everybody get up. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. Shout out to everybody that came out last night to my first comedy show. It was at the Gotham Comedy Club. It was amazing. It sold out. We actually turned away about 200 people.
I met a lot of people there last night that listened to the show.
Yeah, there was a lot of people out there that just had a good time and just really enjoyed themselves.
You need to write a set. Go up there and do some jokes.
No, that's right. I'll stick to DJ.
DJ Envy Comedy Show. Go up there and tell some jokes. All you need is 2 good ones.
No.
That was nice. I got to see my boy Donnell Rawlings.
Yeah, Donnell killed it last night.
Talent.
Shout out to Donnell, shout out to Talent, shout out to Rip Michaels.
Rip
he killed
Michaels
it as well.
was fantastic.
And then you went to
Big Sean's Listening.
How was that?
That was good. So he was actually on stage. He played his whole entire album, a whole audience of people watching, and he basically rapped along with everything.
Somebody said it was artsy. Like, what's artsy?
Well, he had a screen behind him, and it had a lot of images going across the screen.
That's
to go along
artsy
with the
now?
songs. Yeah, he has this one song for his ex-girlfriend, Ashley, and while the song was playing, you could see his cell phone, a picture of his cell phone that said Ash on it.
Oh, Lord. Jay-Z got everybody gassed now. Everything is art now.
Yeah.
And then he had another song playing about his first chain and how important it was to him when he got his first chain, and he had chains in the background.
That's art.
Yeah, that's art.
Definitely art.
I mean, it was nice. He didn't, like, overdo it. It was just him playing his album, rapping along to it with images in the
But
background.
the album sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we look forward to that. Shout out to Big Sean.
Salute to Sean. That's my guy. He gets busy.
Now, I've been getting a lot of tweets this morning about this Tamika Usher Raymond story. And the question is, if you haven't heard, Usher's son almost died. He was jumped in the pool to get his toy and was stuck at the bottom of the pool. I guess the drain was sucking him down, or maybe he was clung and he just couldn't get up. And now Tamika is using this as a way to possibly get her son back.
Mm-hmm.
So what is the question?
She wants to get, because Usher has custody of her kids.
Right.
Of their kids, and so she wants to get custody.
And she was complaining about this same aunt before.
That was
saying
watching
she
it.
was negligent.
So 800-585-1051. When we come back, we're going to explain the story a little more in depth. We're actually going to play the 911 call as well. Now, should Tamika be able to get her son back because of this? That's the question. I say no. I say accidents happen, and I say if it wasn't at Usher's house, maybe the people that actually got this kid out wouldn't have been there. But we'll talk about it. We'll discuss it in depth, and we're taking your phone calls. 800-585-1051. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Holy Grails, the Breakfast Club. Good morning, DJ MB, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We're taking your phone calls right now, 800-585-1051. We're talking about Usher and Tamika. Now, Usher almost lost his 5-year-old son. And explain what happened, Yee.
Yes, actually, his son, Usher Raymond V, was playing in the pool with the aunt, Usher's aunt, and that's when his arm got stuck in the pool drain. She tried to free him, and she couldn't. The maid then jumped in and tried to free him as well. She couldn't. Fortunately, 2 AV workers were in the house. They managed to come out and pull him out of the drain and give him CPR. That's when the aunt also had to call 911 to get help. He's in the hospital in ICU.
So now Tamika wants her son back. She wants custody back. Should she be allowed to get her son back because of this? 800-585-1051. Or was it just an accident? It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Hands in the air now. Hands in the air. All right, anyway, it's Breakfast Club. Good morning. It's DJ MV, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. Good morning. We're talking about Usher and Tamika Raymond. Now, Usher almost lost his 5-year-old son. Explain to the people what happened, Yee.
Yes, his son was in the pool, and his son was being watched by the aunt, Rena Oden, and the son's arm, Usher Raymond V, got stuck in the pool drain, at which point, fortunately, there were people in the house that were working on the audio visuals, and they managed to free him from the drain and give him CPR, so he is in ICU in the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
But Tamika Raymond is now filing an emergency report to go ahead and get custody back of her 2 sons.
Right.
I'm sure Tamika's traumatized, especially being that she just lost the son to... It was because of drowning, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't actually drown, but later on. It was
He
a
had
water
his head,
accident.
yeah, water accident.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, she has complained about this aunt in the past, saying this aunt was too much of a disciplinarian with the children and too physical. And she felt like the aunt let a stalker into the house at one point.
Well, she complains. They say she complains about everything. She's a bitter wife, or ex-wife, I should say. And well, let's listen to the 911 call.
Hello, 911, operator 6197. Yes, I need the ambulance. My nephew was in the pool, and I couldn't get him. I tried to get him, and they got him out there doing CPR on him. They trying to get, is he coming alive, coming around?
How old is he?
He's 5 years old.
All right.
Naveed. Yes. Come here, Naveed.
10 minutes to help you. Stand line, I will say what's
Naveed, come here.
Is he breathing?
Is he breathing? He's breathing.
Now, the question is 800-585-1051. Is this enough for Tamika to get her child back? I don't think so. I think it was an accident. I think if that child wasn't at that pool, because Usher had people working on his, I guess they were doing plasmas in the house or something like that, and they actually jumped in and retrieved that boy. But I just think that it was an accident. He had the baby with his his aunt, and she was watching the child. Just like I leave my children with my parents all the time, and if something happens,
it was an
parents
accident, but if you left your kids with, say, another family member, and things constantly happen while they were with that family member.
What's constantly? This is the only thing.
No, she's complained in the past about different things, about letting a stalker into the house.
Absolutely.
And about her just being too physical with the kids. Then she might have a case, because if this is something that we have consistently had some issues with this aunt in particular, not anybody else.
It's just an accident.
But that's the deal breaker for me. If it was an isolated incident, I'd be like, it was an accident. But the fact that she complained about the aunt before, nah.
And let's keep it real. She wants custody of her kids back. So this is the time for her to
Why
try
does
to
she
get
want
it.
custody?
Because those are her children.
She gets more brain.
No, come on.
You don't think she wants her? You don't think she loves her kids?
Let's be clear.
Are you kidding me?
I can't say she's a bitter wife because she just lost a child. She's very overprotective. She probably wants to keep her child close to her breast as she should.
I know,
especially
Tamika,
being she just lost one.
And she has older children as well, and has been a great mother, and she loves her children. Of course, she wants her kids. I don't think she just wants money.
And I don't think this has nothing to do with a bitter wife, because if she just lost a child and then she almost lost another one, she's probably going crazy.
I don't think Usher's a bad dad. I think it was an accident. Let's go to the phone lines. 800-585-1051. Do you think this is enough for Tamika to get her child back, Renee?
Absolutely, I do.
Why?
So I already lost one son to a water accident. Now another one.
Yeah.
But the same person she complained about before.
Yeah.
There should be no ifs, ands, or buts. Give her son back. Usher was not even home.
Well, I mean, you never left your child with an aunt? Or left your child with your parents?
And you know what? I trust my aunt. I trust my mother. My son's with my mother right now. I have no worries.
I mean, an accident could happen.
Yeah, but guess what? Like I said, if it was an isolated accident, cool. But she's complained about this woman before.
You're supposed to watch these kids. You'll be very careful. If there was a party, you should have hired a lifeguard.
There was no party. The kids were just at the pool.
It should not have happened. It should not have happened.
I agree with you.
Thank you, Mama. T, good morning.
Good morning. I say no, because wasn't it also an accident when her son got killed in the boating accident?
And that was her son, and she was around. That's right.
So I say that it was just a pure accident. Kids always jumping into water thinking that, nothing can happen to them. So an accident's an accident.
Yeah, but I think y'all are missing the point that she said she's complained about the aunt being negligent before.
Well, Tamika is bitter. She complains about everything.
I think that any mother of a child would then, at a point like that, try to get custody back of their kids. If you're a great mom and you love your children, you would definitely at that point try.
Well, 800-585-1051. Do you think Tamika should be able to get her kids back because of this incident? Call us right now. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning. It's The Breakfast Club. DJ MB, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. Now, we're talking about Tamika and Usher. Now, Usher almost lost his 5-year-old son the other day. His son got caught in the bottom of the pool, and now Tamika's trying to get his son back. Now, do you think this is enough?
She's trying to get both her kids back, get custody of both her kids.
Now, do you think this is enough to get her children back? Angela Yee, Charlamagne, what do you guys think?
I mean, I don't know if it's enough for her to get her kids back, but it's enough for her to try.
Now, the psychologist said when they were going through the custody battle that she was an unfit mom. All the nannies that they ever had believed that she should not have control of the children, that Usher should have control.
Well,
so it has to
according
be
to Tamika, though, she said those nannies were paid by Usher, so of course they're going to side with him.
Absolutely.
Now, the psychologist,
he's the one that has the money.
The psychologist was appointed by the court.
Okay, and the psychologist probably heard the evidence that the nannies gave and the caretakers.
And I never think you should have psychology tests on women when they're going through a breakup, because they're not thinking right. Look,
she's raised other children very well that have grown up, and they're good kids. And so I think I wouldn't discredit her as a mom. I don't know what she was like as a wife.
And Usher probably made her emotionally unstable by constantly cheating on her with other women and then
with
divorcing
her own bridesmaids.
Exactly.
How about that? You slept with her bridesmaids.
You gonna sleep with one of my bridesmaids and expect me not to be emotionally unstable, nigga?
Gosh, you all right?
I'm just saying.
Girl, what happened?
You all right over there, girl? Honey, boo-boo, you all right? Well, let's go to the phone lines. 800-585-1051. Jackie, is this enough for Tamika to get her kids back?
I do not think so. I'm a mother of a 2-year-old girl, and I believe that I honestly believe it was an accident. Now, the fact that she has complained about this woman in the past, I think maybe the woman should be investigated. Maybe something along those lines. But I don't think Usher should be punished.
And let me ask you a question. Do you really think Usher got time to watch them kids? This guy's on the road. He's doing shows. He's recording. When does Usher have time to worry some babies?
I understand that, but Usher definitely has the means to hire help.
Absolutely.
If I'm a mother, why would I want help raising my kids? Majority of the time.
Yeah, but a judge already awarded him custody for good reasons.
Yeah, called money.
The court doesn't care about money.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't. Not when it comes to custody of a child. Cashmere, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Now, do you think Tamika has enough to get a child back?
why isn't anybody talking about the fact that this little boy is saved? He's alive. He's good. He's going to recover. Like, thank God. And why are we even talking about their custody battle?
Hey, wait a minute. We got a radio show to do.
Yeah, we're just doing stuff.
We need content.
We really
okay?
don't care.
We do care that the little boy's healthy and alive.
Good, but we
need content.
Yeah,
baby.
Absolutely.
Don't you call up here spoiling our show now.
But have a good morning.
We love you. Thank you for listening.
Hello, who's this?
Good morning.
You think this is enough for Tamika to get her child back?
I do, because like Charlamagne said, it's not an isolated incident, and it happened. I guess she complained about her conduct before, so being that this happened with the aunt that she complained about, I do think that she should get her kid, because it sounds like from the 911 call that the kid almost died.
Yeah, he almost died. He was saved.
The aunt didn't even know if the kid was breathing or not.
Because she ran inside. She ran inside.
Well, the child is in ICU. It wasn't it was a tragic accident. I think anybody would be shaken up.
And she said ambulance.
Well, I mean, like you said, it happened with the aunt whose conduct she complained about before, and it may very well be an accident that happened, but because it happened with her and she's already complained about it,
Word.
Go ahead and take her son.
Word.
Okay, thank you, Mama.
Then you got to think Tamika just lost a child, so she probably cherishes time with her children that much more. So for her not to have custody in an accident like this happened, man, she's already traumatized. Like, she's probably going crazy right now.
Okay. All right, Yee.
Yes.
We got more rumors to talk about, more rumors to discuss this morning?
Ooh, let's talk about Chris Brown. Is he quitting the game right now? Is he about to go out? And he said he might not do any more albums. I'll tell you what happened.
Okay, we find out next. Keep it locked. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, it's The Breakfast Club. It's DJ MB, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. Don't forget, 7 minutes is your next chance to go to the iHeartRadio Music Festival. If you want to see Chris Brown, J. Cole, Justin Timberlake, Drake, and more, your next chance happens in 7 minutes. Now let's get to the rumors. Chris Brown quitting forever.
Listen up.
This just in. All the gossip. The Rumor Report. Gossip. With Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club.
So we told you about Chris Brown's legal issues. You know, he had to turn himself in. He was actually in about 45 minutes in jail where he had to turn himself in for his hit and run charge. Well, Chris Brown has a court hearing that's going to be set for August 15th, still dealing with the issue of his probation. And he tweeted out, "Being famous is amazing when it's for your music and talent. I'm tired of being famous for a mistake I made when I was 18. I'm cool and over it." And then he went ahead and said that perhaps this X album is going to be his last.
Man up, Chris. All right, stop acting light skin, okay?
Nah, he's kind of right. It happened at 18.
No, he's absolutely right about that. But I'm talking about as far as him quitting. You're 20-something, 21, 22 years old?
Maybe he's financially secure. He doesn't want to do it anymore.
I seriously doubt that. Not to mention you got tattoos on all over your body. You can't get a regular job, okay? What you going to do? What are you going to do if you're not performing?
He's probably just feeling emotional about being in and out of court. He feels like people are targeting him, and he's still on probation.
It comes with the territory. Michael Jackson was
facing jail time.
Listen, Michael Jackson was your idol, right? Nobody got crucified like Michael Jackson. Man up. Period.
All right, speaking of getting crucified, Terrence Howard, man. So we told you yesterday about the fight that he and his ex-wife Michelle Gant had in Costa Rica. Now, his side of the story was that he didn't touch her. She pepper sprayed him and members of his family. She's saying that he attacked her. Well, we saw some pictures, and it definitely looks like somebody hit her in the face. She had a black eye.
She had a shiner. Yeah, it looked like Terrence Howard still in his role as DJ on Hustle and Flow, and he put that pimp hand down on him.
Well, Michelle has gotten a temporary restraining order against him. And she's saying, I'm going to tell you what she said happened. She said that he physically abused her during an argument while she was on vacation with him and his family. She said that the fight started because she told him she had no interest in firing up a new relationship with him, because after they got divorced in May, they kind of got back together. But now she's saying, I don't know why you're in Costa Rica with him then, but she said she didn't want to be with him anymore. That's when he hit her, glared at her, and walked over to a bedside table where he kept 2 curved knives. She said she panicked and pepper sprayed him. That's when he knocked her down and kicked her repeatedly in the head. She said in addition to the black eye, she suffered contusions and swelling.
Damn.
She said he referred to a prior warning he had given her on a trip to Bora Bora where he threatened to kill her. And Terrence Howard is saying that she made up the story to damage him in time for the premiere of his movie The Butler, because maybe she doesn't want to see him do well. That's Terrence Howard's side of the story.
Listen, don't nothing stop a light-skinned man with a conch like pepper spray. Nothing. You slow a light-skinned man with a conch down quick with some pepper spray.
All right, and that is your rumor report. I'm Angela Yee.
Charlamagne.
Yes, sir.
Who you giving a donkey to?
Well, it's this young lady. Her name's Fantasia, and the congregation would like to have a word with her. Sister Barino, please. Come to the front of the congregation. We need to talk to you, boo. We do not like your We do not like what you choose to wear in the church.
These guys giggling over here.
I thought God doesn't care what you wear to church.
No, God said come as you are, but not like this.
All right. Well, we do it at 8:04. Keep it locked. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
I was born a donkey. It's the donkey of the day. That's time for the donkey of the day. That's pretty funny.
Charlamagne the devil?
Possibly. The Breakfast Club.
Yes, donkey of the day for Wednesday, August 7th goes to Fantasia Barrino. Now, I was on one of my favorite websites ever, the legendary MediaTakeout.com. And I seen these pics of Fantasia on a red carpet somewhere. I don't know what the red carpet was for, but if you know anything about red carpets, then you know you must look your best, unless you don't care about your appearance like me. Now, I personally think Fantasia is a good-looking chick, except when she's hitting a high note. Nothing on this planet looks worse than Fantasia's face when she hits a high note. So I thought, until I saw these pics of Fantasia on the red carpet wearing a crop top. Now, Fantasia had on a crop top, and I thought she had on a brown and black Coogee belt. You know, I was like, damn, I didn't know Coogee made belts, but it wasn't a belt, it was her stomach.
Damn it, man.
And the designs I thought were on the back of her belt were actually stretch marks. Fantasia don't got no ordinary stretch marks. Her stretch marks look like the scribbled lines the needles make on a polygraph test when somebody is lying their ass off. That's what her stretch marks look like. Now, I am no fashion expert, but I know if my stomach looks like Jocelyn from Love and Hip Hop's Music Sounds, then I need to cover up this gut. Now, I don't like talking problems without talking solutions. Angela Yee, I showed you these pictures.
Yes, I see
What
them.
could Fantasia have worn to cover up this spill on aisle 3?
Well, if she really wanted to wear that outfit that she had on exposing her stomach, she could have added a corset belt to that.
Okay.
That'd be a nice thick belt that you cinch close, and it would have covered up the exposed area.
Okay. All right. Well, Fantasia, the moral of the story is your stomach looks like it was hit by a Sharknado. Chewed up, natural devastation everywhere. Give Fantasia Barrino the biggest hee-haw.
She does have a couple kids, though, right?
Yeah. Some things you just shouldn't wear. All right.
She had a lot of stretch marks on her lower back that you could see.
Okay, guys.
I've said all I had to say. Y'all can continue on.
Well, that's great advice for her. And coming up next is actually Ask Yee. If you
here we
need
go.
advice, 800-585-1051. Yee's here for you. Maybe something that you just can't get through your life and you just need some help and your friends are not good enough to talk to. Well, you got Angela Yee. 800-585-1051. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. DJ MB, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. Good morning. Up next is Ask Yee. If you need relationship advice, Yee's here for you. 800-585-1051. Maybe having problems in your relationship, problems in your life, whatever it is, Yee's here. It's the
You know
Breakfast
what,
Club.
Envy, one more thing. I was going to say I noticed a theme in your comedy show last night that you had,
What?
your monthly comedy show. Women are better at cheating than men. That was the
a huge
theme for every comedian, I felt like. Is
That
that true?
and Jamaican jokes.
Yeah, a lot of Jamaican jokes.
A lot of Jamaican jokes.
Okay.
All right, it's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Ask Yee is next. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. DJ MV, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. Now it's time for Ask Yee. If you need relationship advice, you can call her up right now. 800-585-1051. We have Justin on the line. Justin, what's your question for Yee?
Hey, I've been having problems in my life, how can I be a happier person? Like, what can I do?
Well, what are you unhappy about? What's the problem in your life?
I just graduated high school a couple months ago. Summer's ending. My friends are moving away. I'm staying here at community college. Kind of nervous, but how can I be a happier person? Shout out to Charlamagne, man. That's my man. Speak the truth.
Okay, so you're just unhappy because your friends are moving away and you're staying here and going to community college.
Yeah, and I just feel like I'm not really doing anything with my life, and I feel like,
Well, what is it that you want to do with your life? Because, I can't stand when people complain about things and are unhappy about it, but don't do anything to fix their situation.
What can I do to improve myself?
Well, what is it that you want to do with your life? Like, what is it that you're interested in?
I feel like I'm stuck right now. I'm stuck in St. Louis right now, and I just need to go somewhere, do something, be somebody,
Okay, this is all very vague. Now, let me suggest you need to be a little bit more focused and find out what it is that you want to do. You know what? Maybe you should go online and look at different job listings and opportunities, and that might help you focus when you find out what's out there. Because some things that you might not even be thinking of, that you have skills that you're able to do, or things that you might be interested in learning those skills, might be something that you never even thought about. So go take a look It's some job listings that are online, so you can figure out what it is that you want to do. Go ahead. You're in community college now, right? You're about to enroll in community college. Do your year there, and then figure it out. Move away from St. Louis if you're unhappy there. Go somewhere else. Go away for school for your next year after that, but just get it together. You got to have some goals. You can't just sit around and be unhappy. Being happy sometimes is work, and that means you got to go out and make it happen for yourself. But if you just sit there and wallow in your own misery, you'll never be happy.
Oh, I appreciate it so much, Yee.
All right, man. Have a good morning. Good luck, man. All right, now, Yee, sometimes people can't get through and you go and they have to email you. So what's the email, and do you have any good emails?
breakfastclubam@gmail.com is the email. And, yes, we have one. This woman is 26 years old. She's a medical student. She's going to be a doctor in about a year. She has a 32-year-old boyfriend. She said, I'm blessed. Life is great. We've been dating for 4 years. She lost her virginity to him. He's the only man she's ever been intimate with, but she hates sex. She said she lets him take the lead, but she truly does not enjoy it. She said she only has sex for him. She gets no pleasure from it. She's never had an orgasm. And she said she just wants to spare his feelings because he used to be upset and frustrated. So now he's talking about marriage, but she just is so unhappy. She feels like she can't marry him. How can she bring this up to her boyfriend so they can figure out ways they can both enjoy sex?
How come our bored up MBZ girl just didn't call up here and ask that?
Oh, yeah, stupid.
She had to send the email.
What should she do? How should she break this to her boyfriend? 800-585-1051. Call us right now. Help her out. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We're in the middle of Ask Yee. Now, Yee, you got an email?
Yes, this woman is 26 years old. She lost her virginity to her boyfriend, who she's been with for 4 years. Problem is that she hates sex. She loves her boyfriend. He's sweet, supportive, but she's been setting herself up, she feels, for a lifetime of faking orgasms. She said, when we started having sex, my boyfriend was aware of my lack of orgasms. I could tell he was getting frustrated, so she started faking it. Now, she's upset because she loves him. She wants to marry him. They're talking about marriage, but she's scared that she is setting herself up to never, ever enjoy sex. What can she do? How can she bring this up to her boyfriend so we can figure out ways we can both enjoy sex?
Man, you got to break up with him, shorty.
Well, let's go to the phone lines. Hello, who's this?
Hello?
Hey, how should she break it down to him?
I think she should tell him how she feels, but she should try to spice it up, like get some toys, do something.
All right,
that might be too advanced right now.
She might just need to read 50 Shades of Grey, man.
Hello, who's this?
Good morning. This is Cassandra.
Cassandra, what should she do? How should she break it to her boyfriend?
I think before she breaks it off with him, she needs to hold out. That's her first one. She needs time to just get a little go off for at least a couple of months and then go back to him.
Because that's the only person that she's ever had sex with, so you think it might be him.
Exactly. I do think it's him.
Okay. So, Yee, what do you think she should do?
Well, I don't think she should hoe out. I mean, she's in love with her boyfriend, so she doesn't want to ruin that. It could be a medical situation. I know people have issues with that, and it could be like a lack of estrogen, so it might be something she needs to go to the doctor to find out about. It also could be, I don't know, something happened to her when she was growing up in her past. A lot of times women that have been sexually molested or something happened when they were younger, it affects them mentally, and therefore they can't enjoy having sex. So she should first make sure it's not a physical condition, maybe even go see a psychologist. I don't know, what her background is. But they say a lot of times things that you have going on in your life, if you're stressed out, she's in medical school, that's very stressful, that might affect your sex life in the bedroom. It's hard for you to enjoy it. So it is something that she is going to have to tell him. It is something she's going to have to express. And she's going to have to find out if it's a disorder with her hormones, perhaps. It could be that. It could be something as simple as, well, not that that's simple, but something that's fixable. Or it could be that they need to connect on a different level, and he should not look at her as just an object of sexual desire, but, maybe just be a little bit nicer to her, treat her sweeter, go on vacations, whatever.
Okay. All right. Well, great advice, Yee. Hopefully it works out for her.
I hope so. That sucks for that to be an issue.
All right. Now we got rumors coming up, Yee?
Yes, and let's talk about Usher and Tamika Raymond's son, Usher Raymond V. He had a tragic accident. Fortunately, he's still alive, but I'll tell you what happened and why Tamika Raymond is now fighting for custody.
Okay. Well, we'll get into it next. The rumors on The Breakfast Club. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. Let's get into the rumors. Usher, well, he almost lost his kid. Let's get into it.
Listen up.
It's just in. All the gossip. The Rumor Report. Gossip. With Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club.
Yes, so it was an emergency with Usher and his son, Usher Raymond V. Now, his aunt, Usher's aunt, Rena Oden, actually had to call 911 because her nephew was in the pool. He actually got his arm stuck in the drain trying to recover a toy that he saw that was stuck there. The aunt then dove in to try to rescue him. She couldn't get his hand out. The maid dove in, tried to rescue him, unsuccessful. Then 2 audio-visual contractors that were working in the house came out. They got him out, and they actually administered CPR immediately and rushed him to the hospital. Here is the 911 call that Usher's aunt, Rita Oden, made.
Hello, 911, operator 6197. Yes, I need the ambulance. My nephew was in the pool, and he, I couldn't get him. I tried to get him, and they got him out there doing CPR on him. They trying to get, is he coming along, coming around?
How old is he?
He's 5 years old.
All right.
Naveed. Yes. Come here, Naveed.
10 minutes to help you. Stand line, I will say what's
Naveed, come here.
Is he breathing?
Is he breathing? He's breathing.
Well, Usher's ex-wife, Tamika, is now filing legal documents asking for an emergency hearing. She wants to get child custody away from him on the grounds that he's creating a dangerous environment. In the past, she has complained about Usher's aunt, saying that she once let a stalker into the house and that his aunt is too physical in disciplining the children.
So she got a case, at least for something for them to investigate.
Or maybe it was just an accident.
I mean, it was definitely an accident. No one did it on purpose.
Yeah, but when you have prior complaints plus this, they at least have room to investigate.
All right, now Ebony Magazine is doing a September issue dedicated to Trayvon Martin, and they're actually doing 4 different covers. One cover is going to have Trayvon Martin's parents and older brother, and then 3 additional covers feature celebrity dads with their sons. So that's nice. Spike Lee, Boris Kojo, and Dwayne Wade with their sons.
Oh, see, that's classy. Unlike the Rolling Stone who put what was the guy kid?
The Boston Bomber.
Yeah, at least you didn't put George Zimmerman on your cover, Ebony.
Right.
Congratulations.
All right, R. Kelly, his new Trapped in the Closet saga is coming. It's only a couple of months away, and he actually has released some behind-the-scenes footage. Has a lot of guns, secret clubs. R. Kelly has a goatee. I mean, just listen.
While Sylvester and Twan is walking down the alley, Sylvester is telling him more. And as they get closer, you hear the rap music beating through the door. And then, come on, Twan, run. Sylvester, this is the way we go. No, we gotta get to the show. Get them up.
Music switched up.
Yeah. Twan, Sylvester on the run. Gotta get away from goons with guns.
Workout Wednesdays?
That's crazy. R. Kelly ain't got no real friends in his corner because I'd have been told him shut the F up forever when it comes to that Trapped in the Closet series.
And that is your rumor report. I'm
That's
Angela
a little crazy.
Yee.
He can focus his energy on so much other great music, man. Knock it off with that Trapped in the Closet series already, R. Kelly.
It worked for him, I guess, right?
Put out a book on how to eat butt. You never really went into detail about how to munch on some butt after what we saw in that sex tape that you put out years ago.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to get
allegedly
here.
All right. Okay. All right, well, thank you, Yee, and thank you, Charlamagne, for wanting to know how to eat butt. Now, when we come back, we got the mix, and Goody Mob will be joining us. All right, now today's mix is all about classic Southern music, so let me know what you want to hear, and we absolutely positively got you. That's simple. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
That's right, it's the Breakfast Club. It's DJ MV, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God, and we got some special guests with us this morning.
Some legends in the building.
Goody Mob!
One of my favorite groups of all time.
What's happening? What's up, guys?
CeeLo, Gipp, T-Mo, Cujo.
What you doing? Hey.
What's the word, man?
Let's get right into it. So why did y'all get back? Why? Because y'all were broken up for a while.
Yeah, let's find out why they broke up first.
Why'd you guys break up?
Back in 2002 when y'all said Goody Mob was done, what was the reasoning for that?
The record label, they didn't respect our music no more. That's what I can say.
So it was basically the label. It had nothing to do with your personal beefs and anything like that.
Well, yeah, I don't want to like try to like I don't want it to be an oversight. Like what you're saying. Like we did have some indifferences. Like but I think one thing just kind of like took off and maybe like another thing didn't. You know what I'm saying?
Now, fellas, was there ever any animosity towards CeeLo though? When like he was holding up the group? Like when y'all went to the labels and wanted to do a Goody Mob project, but he didn't want to be involved. Was there ever any animosity? Like, oh, you holding up the money?
I don't think so. I just think that we one of them groups that people like to see together. You feel what I'm saying? It was, if we can't get everybody together, we're not getting the whole Goody Mob. I understood that. So
yeah, but we're a group here, so with the Breakfast Club, there's always somebody that feels a left way, and if I could imagine if, let's say, Angela Yee wanted to go somewhere else, and me and Charlamagne wanted to get this money, we gonna put Angela Yee in a headlock until she signs that paper.
They actually did that to me. They did that. This is a true story. I don't know why they're bringing this up.
We actually did that. So you never felt that way with CeeLo? Like, look, we're gonna have to put hands on him. We might have to, wrestle with him a little bit.
You did, and you can say you did, because I much rather address it here so we can address it the one time, because this is probably becoming the most prominent forum for hip hop right here.
Thank you, CeeLo. We appreciate that.
I love the honesty, man. Like and the candidness that go on here. So that's why we was real adamant and enthusiastic about coming this morning. But we had some minor differences, but what kept them from being severe and irreconcilable is that we talked through them. We had a continued communication. I knew aspirations I had, but nobody knew. I couldn't have never told them I'm gonna team up with a black boy that look white. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna end up doing this record. Right. You know what I'm saying? And this is gonna happen. In the TV show, I didn't have any foresight. I just had a feeling that there was something more out there for me to offer. You know what I'm saying? Out there to offer me. And so I knew what they could possibly misunderstand because I knew what I couldn't explain.
I do remember one time you and T-Bone had a heater with on the phone one time.
Yeah, we had a conference call and we was going at it.
Yeah, come see me. No, you come see me. You don't want to see me. And then Lo was like, you know what? I don't want to see you, TNT. Yeah. Man, I don't want to see you either.
Because it's like you're a group. It's like, it's almost like, I don't want to say, but like the Bobby Brown effect. Like you got your solo. Yeah. And we like, nah, nigga, we started this. We created this.
But CeeLo didn't just have one solo. CeeLo had like 3 different things going on. He had a situation with Jazzy Faye. Yep. He had Gnarls Barkley.
But you absolutely right. That was around the time I didn't have a contract. When the Arista folded, I was just left to be a free agent. Even with the One Monkey situation, I want to address that too. That One Monkey could have represented a lot of different things. We ended up talking through it. Around the time Joe was injured, of course, people may know that he's injured in an accident, man. Right. And lost one of his, major limbs, lost a leg to it. So, and I want to just commend him because Joe really been our rock and he brought us back together. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of the times it ain't about what kills you, it's about what you got to live with. You feel me? That's a different kind of strength. So this man, wake up from an accident, and my man not really knowing what's going to become of it, you know what I'm saying? Tear himself apart, literally, to get out and survive. You know what I mean? These stories, this struggle, the sacrifice, man, it really brought us together. And, and I had always been mindful about bringing whatever I could accomplish back, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm a loyalist, I'm a loyal dog to it, you know what I mean? And, this is blood, most definitely. So, it's really a second nature for us to be back here together. And, I gotta just say, if I do say so myself, that we're stronger. Let me, and this is a much more focused, furious album.
All right, well, Goody Mob is here. You want to holler 800-585-1051. When we come back, I want to know how you feel about the rap scene now in Atlanta. When we come back, it's The Breakfast Club. Don't go anywhere. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning, DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. Goody Mob is here, 800-585-1051. Now, how do you guys feel about the music in Atlanta and the artists of Atlanta now? Because it seems like they don't care about the music. They just put out records, and it's kind of just like a one-hit wonder type of thing.
I want to say the new generation is more commercially driven. It's more processed food for you right now, because we can't really blame them, but in a way we can. But they don't really care like we care. They want the money, they want the fame, they want the fortune, they want the glory, they want to look good, they want to ride in the fancy cars, they want to live in the big houses quick. This ain't overnight.
I'm looking at y'all look like y'all doing pretty good for yourself. But you know what though? I often explain it as rich kids, man, wallowing in their inheritance. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So it's like.
Do you think this era is interested in positive messages in music?
It doesn't matter what they're interested in. That's what we're going to give them.
I think they just want to see somebody do it.
But when you have an artist like Trinidad James or Jeezy or your Ludacrises or your Futures, what do you feel about them artists? Because, those type of artists, like you said, make those big records and they're successful overnight. It's just boop, gone.
Future is us.
Mm-hmm.
Future is
I know
us.
Future from your family.
So if little brother doing that, what we supposed to do? You think we supposed to come out and do what he doing? Or should we do something to set the bar a little higher? So, for us, it's it's cool for everybody to be doing all their interpretations of what music is. But at the end of the day, if you're not teaching me, or if I'm not teaching you, how long will the music last? See, one thing about the music that's going on right now, it's all microwavable. You won't remember a lot of these guys in 5 years.
CeeLo, you gonna bring some of what you was doing to the table too? Because it ain't like the Gnarls Barkley records was whack.
No. I mean, well, I truly feel like, man, like, you know, if I don't at least attempt to, like, you know, introduce and expose my core group where I come from, like, to the larger audiences that I've been fortunate enough to acquire, then I'm doing it an injustice if I don't even try. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, but I'm also coming back to just kind of be a bridge between both of those. I want to, you know, remind something like that I MC, you know what I mean, like, still rhyme, you know what I mean, like, you know, like, we still a fierce competition as far as hip-hop is concerned, like 14 years, I'm saying, with that hiatus and as much as the game has changed. Really, man, like, it could go without saying, but we have been successful amazingly enough. Now, I've seen stranger things happen than the things that I've been able to do. I've seen a monkey ride a bicycle, so, you know what I'm saying, like, so we can do what we're doing. Like, it is possible to better our situation, and that's what we want, for the love, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, not for the glory, for the love.
And there you have it.
And another thing, I want to commend you guys too, man. Like, I love and respect this show, man. Like, you know, Charlamagne, boy, I be just loving you. Be keeping it so 100, man. Like, I don't know no other way. Damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, thank you. Somebody said it. Can't be scared of our own shadow, man. Like, the truth gonna set us free, man.
All right, the album August 27th, Age Against the Machine. It's the Breakfast Club. It's Goody Mob.
Word.
That's right, it's the Breakfast Club. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. Shout to Goody Mob for stopping through.
The legendary Goody Mob, man. I love Goody Mob. Grew up on Goody Mob, man.
Now, if you ever ask what we do in between songs and commercials, well, we still talk to the artists and we still tape it. So if you want to see the full interview, I think we talked to them for about 30 minutes straight. You can hit up the website, power1051fm.com, keyword Breakfast Club.
A lot of good jewels in that interview, man.
Absolutely.
And it's good to see them back together. CeeLo, T-Mo, Cool Joe, Big Gip.
Yes. And again, shout out to everybody that came out to the comedy show yesterday. It was my first comedy show at the Gotham Comedy Club. Shout out to Rip Michaels. We put that on. Had a great time.
Yes.
It was sold out. We turned away 200 people, so that was a great
You said
thing.
100 earlier.
It was about I said 200. I said 200 people. But they said that was a good turnout, man. So shout out to everybody that came and support. I hope everybody had a good time. Shout out to Talent. Shout out to Donnell Rawlins. Shout out to Drew Frazier, TK Kirkland. So many people. So appreciate you guys. And call 105 right now, 800-585-1051. You get a pair of tickets to see Beyonce's final show at the Barclays Center, December 22nd. Tickets go on sale on Monday, but you got them now. 800-585-1051 if you want to see those tickets. Or if you want to see Beyonce, I should say. Now, Cherry Martinez, of course, is up next. You got your next chance to go to the iHeartRadio Music Festival to see Justin Timberlake, J. Cole, Miguel, and Drake. But Charlamagne,
you had the perfect segue. You had just finished talking about Beyonce, and then I was going to go into my positive note.
Well, we didn't know.
Because my positive note is...
It's about Beyonce?
No, it's from Hove. Remind yourself, nobody built like you. You design yourself.
You got lazy on him today. You got lazy on him today.
No, actually,
and lyric.
I came in listening to that this morning.
Okay.
And that's just how I felt all day long.
And shout out to Beyonce. She rode her bike to her last show at the Barclays Center.
I seen that.
Did you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't believe you.
She took pictures.
I'm a Pinkett Smith Winfrey knows Carter. I believe she took pictures of the bike, but Beyonce ain't ride. Beyonce did not ride no bike.
She rode her bike.
Yeah, not for nothing. I can't see that either.
I don't believe that.
She had a hat on.
She would have to do the bike ride way, and the trucks can't go in that way. So she had security, like the security gonna run behind her the whole time.
And furthermore,
she just rode her bike by herself.
Hold on, ain't nobody got it on Instagram. Ain't nobody got it on Vine.
She had on glasses and a hat.
Man, no. I'm a Pinkett Smith Winfrey knows Carter, but Beyonce, we don't believe you. You need more people.
I don't know if she took the bike.
I don't believe you rode no bike to Barclays.
She rode a city bike because I guess she must have one of those passes. It
was a city bike for real?
No, I'm kidding.
Where is the Instagram?
She put it on her Instagram.
No, she put a picture of the bike.
A picture of the bike. Where's
her arm. With her shirt.
In her arm.
If Beyonce riding the bike don't end up on World Star today, then it never happened.
You stupid.
That's all it boils down to.
You guys have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club. Power 105.1.
Beaches, restaurants, stores. Go to StrongerThanTheStorm.com.